Hey guys, it's Dana, and I have a Halloween journal here I just finished that I wanted to give y'all a look-see at. On my Halloween journals, I like to put long tassels on them because to me it looks spookier and funner. I know that's not a word, but today it is. So I put this vial here. It's a glass vial, has plastic bones and some black and orange sequins in it, and it has a skull and crossbones on top, and that's glued in so it shouldn't go anywhere. We have a skeleton that's hidden in here, and we have laces and twine, and the way that I got this color seam binding, because this is started out as white seam binding, I use Lindy Stamp Gang Starburst Silver Night Silent Night Silver, and then I sprayed Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist on it, and it came out more of a lavender than a gray. So then I had to mix up some walnut stain and dilute it with water, and that's how I got it to be more of a grungy grayish color than lavender. So just keep working with your colors if you're trying to dye your fabrics, and it might work out for you. Okay, so on this book this is a repurposed Reader's Digest, and I use this beautiful fabric. It has skulls, it has spooky trees and bats and squiggles, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It has metal book corners on all four corners. It has a Tim Holtz hitch post, and then it has one of these metal frames, and was a custom order. She didn't want a title for the book, so I just put a piece of coffee dyed paper in there, and she can write in what she wants, or she can slip in another sheet of paper over the top of it. I just have some gray satin ribbon hooked over the hitch post, and on the inside I put a pocket on the front as well as the back, and I use this skull scrapbook paper. I can't remember. I think I used two Halloween books from last year. One was double-sided, one wasn't. They were both from Recollections, I believe. But anyway, here, this was last year. I believe this was Recollections. This was their tarot cards. This is Tim Holtz. Some of his spooky Halloween people, lost relatives. Then for this right here, I keep a bottle of gloss Mod Podge. I label it glitter, and I put glitter in a fine glitter inside of here. So before I use it, I just shake it up real good, and your Mod Podge has glitter in it, and so I went over these little globes with the Mod Podge, and so they have like a little sparkle to them. I don't know if it'll show up on camera or not, but it comes out pretty cool. I did some stamping. All the scrapbook paper that was not double-sided, I stitched on coffee dyed paper to, so you would be able to journal and stuff on the back. This is an altered library card, and with some ephemera. Here is a stamp. This is some Tim Holtz ephemera, and some here as well. This is from a kit. I'll have to link the kit that I use below because I can't remember whose it was right off hand. This was a Halloween stamp that went bad. I couldn't get a good image out of it, so I attached this Tim Holtz man here and put these tickets behind him. And so that's one way to fix up your, because I'm not a great stamper. I'm not a great stamper. Here is a notepad. There's like 10 sheets, and I just used my tiny attacher and attach those on this half sheet. Here is a tuck spot, some washi tape, book pages. Here is some scrapbook paper with punched edges. Here's a pocket with some lace and some ephemera in it. Here's some vintage music paper with a sugar skull that's decoupaged on there. Here's a paper bag with some going blank, like, you know what I mean, like a hodgepodge of stuff on here. I'm going blank. Oh my God. What is that called? My husband's laughing at me. Anyway, it's a hodgepodge of stuff right there, and then another diagram on the back. This is a real cool stamp. I'm gonna have to list the stamp company below that I got off of Etsy, and they have some very cool stamps, and they stamp real well. Here's a charm with a little bell on there. Another altered library card. Some more Tim Holtz tuck spot. Another little dangle right there. Some more of those stamps. And this is a beautiful center page. I love this. Love it, love it, love it. And this is the some of the kit that I'll have to look up who I got that from and list below for y'all. I left the strings from where I sewed. You can just clip those off if you don't like them. Here's some spiders that I decoupaged on there, and another little charm. And then I took a guess check and folded up the bottom and made a tuck spot there with some ephemera, and then left the back open for another tag. Here's a poem, Halloween poem from a children's book with some ephemera behind that. Here's another bag with some decoupage on it, and then some more little hodgepodge of stuff there. That word's gonna come to me, I know it, before this is over with. Here is a journaling card and some more decoupage. Here's a little craft bag that I stamped on, and I used some Tim Holtz washi tape to make a flip. Here is a book page that I added some coffee dyed paper so you could write on there. There's a tuck spot right here in the corner, and then you can also flip that up and do some journaling underneath there. Here's some Tim Holtz Creepy People Found Relatives, and I put a piece of paper from that kit that I printed out here so you could journal on the back of that. Here's a tuck spot. and some more to-do list. Then this, I took an envelope and made a pocket on one side and have a Tim Holtz found relative. Then on this side of the envelope, this right here, that's what I was just trying to think. This part right here is it was not out of that kit. It wasn't out of those books. It is can't think where that came from. That was something else though. On the back of the envelope, I have some more scrapbook paper with some copy dyed paper to do some journaling, and a found relative, and you can tuck behind her. On this page, you can tuck under the edge of that envelope. Here's another Tim Holtz oh, dang it. A Tim Holtz Joey, what are these called? It's a card with a word on it, and you would learn the word.
It's a flashcard?
It's a flashcard. Vocabulary flashcard. That I put in there. Whoo! Then there is a piece of ephemera inside this envelope right here. Here is another dangle. This is a Project Life card that I covered with Halloween paper. Put Tim Holtz washi there, and you flip over and do some journaling on the back side. Here is a little flag you can tuck under and journal under that. Here is a bag with ephemera in here. This is a flip up with a label and some journaling area here with some Tim Holtz washi. Here is another children's poem that says spider webs, and I put gauze behind it so it would look, you know, kind of old and gooky. And then I did a flip left and a flip right using Tim Holtz washi paper, washi tape, and some scrapbook paper. Then I have some coffee dyed paper on this book page with another one of those stamps. Then this is an envelope that I altered. I just grunged it up. This is a Tim Holtz I was looking at the time image, and then some junk mail stamp on there. Then on the back I did a wax seal. It has a pentagram on it, and you can break that yourself because there is some ephemera on the inside of that, and I just did an altered paper clip right here to hold that in. Here is vintage music paper with an altered paper clip and a Tim Holtz diorama. There you can journal on the back of that. That is the middle of that signature. It's beautiful. And here, I don't know if I told you, because this is the second time I've done this video. If these are too long for you, just cut them off shorter and then tie a knot in them, and you can move them up. Some parchment paper, book pages, Here is another bell and little dangle. Here's another bag with ephemera in it. Here is one of the stamps from that stamp place. I want to say it's Cherry Pie Stamps, but I'll make sure I link it below. Some orange pom-poms, another one of the stamps. Here is an altered repair tag that I just played collage. That is the word that I could not remember. Collage. I did a collage on it. Here's another paper bag with a pocket on it and a journaling card. Some more ephemera inside and a pocket on the back of it with a little piece of ephemera. A Hocus Pocus stamp. Here's a beautiful middle of the third signature. There's 3 signatures in the book. I'll have to count the pages and list that down below as well. Here's another bag with a pocket with a decoupage tag in it. More decoupaging on the back of that. Stamping. A little half sheet. More Tim Holtz ephemera, book page, Tim Holtz washi. There's some creepy cloth. You can get this at Dollar Tree, but they haven't, at this time in Louisiana, they haven't put out all of their Halloween stuff, so I had to order mine off of Amazon. So it was, you can get it for $1 at Dollar Tree, and I had to get 3 rolls of it, and it was $12, so it's $9 difference. And here is the back with another one of the last year's tarot cards. And you just take this gray ribbon, like I said, and pop it over that, and there she goes. So I hope y'all enjoyed her, and if you would like something, you will get something similar, but they're never just exactly alike. So you can leave me a message on my Etsy and or here on YouTube, and I will try to help you out. Thanks, guys. Bye.